Wisconsin official responds to GOP committee over recount reimbursements. Time to pay the bill. Wisconsin county official fired back at Republican lawmakers in the state after the Republican-led Wisconsin Legislature's Budget Committee revealed it would be withholding reimbursements to 2 counties for their election recount costs. Just learned that the Republicans are objecting to reimbursing Dane County for Donald Trump's recount, Dane County Board Chair Analiese Eicher tweeted Friday. Expenses were incurred. We did our job. Time to pay the bill. We're not a contractor. Trump and his allies in the WIGOP can stiff. Last month, President Donald Trump paid $3 million for recounts in Dane and Milwaukee, counties, the state's 2 most Democratic counties after President-elect Joe Biden won the state by just over 20,000 votes, or 0.6% of the votes. State law requires candidates to pay upfront for a recount if they lose by more than 0.25 percentage points. The recount, which was paid in advance by the Trump campaign and was completed and filed on December 1, slightly widened Biden's win to over 22,000, according to the Wisconsin Elections Commission. In a letter to the Department of Administration, the 2 Republican leaders of the legislature's Joint Finance Committee, Senator Alberta Darling of River Hills and Representative Mark Bourne of Beaver Dam, said that one of the 16 members of the committee objected to making the reimbursements but didn't say who or why. As a result, the letter said, the request is not approved at this time. It noted that a meeting will be held, but did not say or state for how long the reimbursements would be withheld. Newsweek reached out to Darling and Bourne, but did not receive a response in time for publication. Dane and Milwaukee counties are required to calculate all costs of the recount and are later reimbursed, while any excess funds are supposed to be returned to Trump's campaign. Milwaukee County Clerk George Christensen told the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel on Friday that lawmakers are playing politics with money that isn't theirs. It's acting in bad faith, Christensen told the publication. It's not their money. It's Trump's money, and this is what he decided to spend it on. On Saturday, a federal judge in Wisconsin dismissed a lawsuit filed by the president seeking to overturn the election results in the state. U.S. District Judge Brett Ludwig called the case extraordinary and concluded that Wisconsin officials followed appropriate state laws during the election process. A sitting president who did not prevail in his bid for re-election has asked for federal court help in setting aside the popular vote based on disputed issues of election administration, issues he plainly could have raised before the vote occurred, Ludwig wrote in his decision. The latest court defeat was one of over 60 legal losses by the Trump campaign and Republican allies in the past month, and came a day after the Supreme Court refused to hear a lawsuit by Texas that sought to prevent 4 states from casting their electoral vote. Wisconsin's Supreme Court agreed to hear another Trump lawsuit challenging the election results on Friday, after he appealed a Wisconsin judge's ruling that the state had run a fair election. Arguments were scheduled over the weekend, and a decision is expected to be announced on Monday, according to the Journal-Sentinel.